Good evening. Everybody glad to be here tonight? Well, thank you for coming. My name is Michael Long, and I want to welcome you. Years ago, before television, before iPods, iPhones, the internet and laptops, many of you may remember, was old-time radio. And tonight, we all get the opportunity to listen to some old-time radio like it used to be. I want to first thank Chevron Valley Credit Union, our sponsor, the United Security Bank, the Taft Rotary, the Friends of the Taft College Library, and of course the Taft Independent, and the Westside Community Foundation for making this possible. And I also want to thank the Old Time Radio Theater from the mountain communities who've come down here tonight to perform for you. What we're hoping is that tonight, if it's good and you like it, you'll make a small donation before you leave, so they're encouraged to come back in the fall. And I'm hoping I can convince them to come back and perhaps do War of the Worlds in the fall. So whatever you can do after the show would be appreciated. We're going to take an intermission, so you'll be able to get up and stretch, and then we'll do the end of the show, and then we'll be over about 8:15 or so, 8:20. So please enjoy yourselves. Thank you again for coming. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Old Time Radio Theater. Thank you very much.
David, can you check the sound effects, Mike? I'm not sure if it's on.
He says he hears it. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's on. I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Sound check Wednesday.
I fall in love with you. I'm keeping it back. Sweeping, burning, something turning. Never know when to laugh or cry.
No? No? Oh, yes. Good evening and welcome to the Old Time Radio Theater. I'm your host, James Tennant, from right here in the beautiful West Kern Oil Museum. The Natural Broadcasting Corporation is proud to bring you this week's live performance of the Old Time Radio Theater. Beaming into your homes through the miracle of modern radio wave technology, a staggering 57-watt power of WKOM brings you tonight's presentations of Who's On First, followed by Boston Blackie and the Fur Trade, and ending with Flash Gordon, episodes 1 and 2. This is your host, James Tennant, and we'll be right back with tonight's episode of Who's On First after this word from our sponsor, United Security Bank.
At United Security Bank, we are committed to improving shareholder value and delivering the highest quality products and services while being responsive to the changing needs of our customers. Our primary business strategy is to increase market share in the local communities we serve, as well as to expand into new markets when sound business opportunities present themselves. We're United Security serving Taft, the best banking in the San Joaquin Valley. We're United Security Bank, the best bank in town. That's United Security Bank, the best bank in town.
WKOM is back on the air and ready to bring you the first of tonight's broadcasts. Abbott and Costello's Who's On First. We hope you enjoy.
I got great news! I'm gonna play catcher for the Yankees.
Hell, Costello, I'm going to New York with you. You know Bucky Harris, the Yankees manager, gave me a job as a coach for it, as long as you're on the team.
Oh, well, look, Abbott, if you're the coach, you must know all the players.
Oh, I certainly do.
Well, you know, I never met the guys, so you have to tell me their names, and then I know who's going to be playing on the team.
Oh, I'll tell you the names. But
Okay.
you know, it seems to me they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Yeah, I mean funny names.
Yeah, strange names, pet names. You know, Dizzy Dean,
Oh, his brother Daffy.
Daffy Dean,
And their French cousin,
French,
Goofy.
Goofy Dean. Well, let's see. Now, who do we have on the bags? Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know on third.
Well, that's what I want to find out.
I say who's on first? What's on second? I don't know on third.
What are you, the manager?
Yeah.
So you're going to be coach too?
Yeah.
And you don't know the fella's names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy playing.
Who is on first?
Well, I'm asking you who's on first.
Well, that's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, then go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who.
Yes.
Look, you got a first baseman.
Well, certainly.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
All I'm trying to find out is the fella's name on first base.
Who?
The guy that gets.
That's it.
Who gets the money?
He does every dollar.
Ah.
You know, sometimes his wife comes down, collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Look, all I want to know is when you sign up the first baseman, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign?
That's how he signs.
Who?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what the guy's name on first base.
No, what is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time.
Well, then don't change the players around.
I'm not changing
All
anybody.
right, take it easy.
I'm only asking you who's the guy on first base.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
What's the guy's name on first base?
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. All right, we're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No. Who's playing first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There, I go back to third again. What you just say, just stay on third base and don't go
All
off
right,
it.
all right. What do you want to know?
Now, who's playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third base?
What am I putting on third?
No, what is on second?
No, you don't know what. You don't want who on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know. Third base. Look, you got an outfield?
Sure.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell.
Well, then, tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
I'm not. Stay out of the infield. I want to know what's the guy's name in left field.
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
He's center field.
Look, you got a pitcher on this team.
Oh, sure.
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
No, I'm telling you now.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Listen, who is not pitching?
I'll break your arm. You say that. You say who's on first. I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. You got a catcher?
Well, certainly.
Catcher's name.
Today.
Today, and tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
All we got is a couple of days on the team. You know, I'm a catcher, too.
That's what they tell us.
So, I get behind the plate, do some fancy catching.
All right.
Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and a heavy hitter gets up. Now, the heavy hitter bunts the ball. When he bunts the ball, me, being a good catcher, I'm going to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
That is the first thing that you've said that's right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to do.
Is to throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it. Now, who has it?
Well, naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
So I pick up the ball and throw it to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
But you're not saying it.
I throw the ball to naturally.
Throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
No, you ask me.
No, I throw the ball To who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
Same as you. Same as you. I throw the ball to who? Whoever it is drops the ball and the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know. Throws it back tomorrow. Triple play. Another guy gets up and it hits a long ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't give a darn.
What?
I said I don't give a darn.
That's our shortstop.
And wasn't that a fabulous performance, folks? Featured players in tonight's broadcast of Who's On First were David Stenstrom and William Fair. This is your host, James Tennant. Coming up next in tonight's programming is Boston Blackie, Blackie and the Fur Trade. But first, a word from our sponsor, the Rotary Club of Taft.
Yes, please. Oh, thank you. Rotary is a worldwide organization of business and professional leaders that provides humanitarian service, encourages high ethical standards in all vocations, and helps build goodwill and peace in the world.
Originally started by 3 businessmen who wanted to network, today approximately 1.2 million Rotarians belong to more than 32,000 clubs in more than 200 countries and geographical areas.
Rotary members are part of a diverse group of professional leaders working to address various community and international service needs and to promote peace and understanding throughout the world. They're a World Health Organization working to eliminate polio. They've donated millions of dollars around the world.
The Rotary Club goes round and round.
Round and round. Round and round.
The Rotary Club goes round and round.
All around the town.
Check into joining your local Taft Rotary Club today. The Rotary Club goes round and round.
Round and round. Round and round.
The Rotary Club goes round and round.
All around the world.
Yes, well, I'm your host, James Tennant, and now it is time for this week's episode of Boston Blackie, Blackie and the Fur Trade.
Oh, Harry, there is the fur coat I was telling you about. The one in the window, right there.
Which one, Janet?
Oh, that one. The second one to the left.
It's a mink, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can you get that one for me?
Sure I can.
Oh, but
Easy.
But it costs $10,000. If that is the one they showed in the ad.
Well, is it the one in the ad?
Yes, I am sure it is.
Well, okay then, baby. Then I'll get it for you.
Oh, but how, Harry?
How? I'll show you how.
When? Now?
Oh, no, it may take a couple days.
Oh, a couple of days.
Never took me longer than that to get fur coats before.
But that was in other cities, darling. Maybe things are different here.
Maybe, but I'm the same, and my plans the same.
Yes, darling, I know.
Okay, then as long as you know, all we need to get that coat is $2,000, a rainy day, and Boston Blackie.
And now, on to Bill Fair as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who make him a friend.
Okay, Janet, let's get moving.
Well, you got the coat, Harry? The mink?
What do you think I was doing while we were paying 2 G's for that Persian lamb?
Well, where is it, Harry? Where's the mink?
Right here on my arm, under the raincoat.
Oh.
Hey, I'm getting soaked.
Oh, yeah?
Taxi! Hey, taxi!
Taxi? Well, that was good.
Good sound effects, too. Come on, Janet. Well, we're in luck all day today. We got a cab on the first try. Come on, get in.
Oh, it's good to get out of the rain.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Weston Hotel, driver.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to my place for a while till we dry out, Janet.
Anything you say, darling. Oh, Hare, you're so wonderful.
You like me, huh?
Oh, honey, I love you.
Maybe you just love the things you're getting because I'm smart, dollface.
You know better than that, honey. Oh, doesn't it feel snug with me next to you?
Yeah, it feels great. But don't think I'm forgetting that you're snuggling up to that mink coat I've got on my arm.
Oh, honey.
Now, kid, you've got work to do.
What kind of work?
You're going back to Boston Blackie. There's something else you got to get him to do for us. Can you do it?
Can I? You know, Blackie will do almost anything I say. Hello, Blackie.
Hello, Janet. Come on in.
Thank you.
Did you get the coat?
Yes, I did.
Obviously, you didn't have any trouble.
Oh, no, none. All thanks to you.
No, don't thank me for anything else. I'm glad to do it for you.
Well, I want to thank you just the same, Blackie. After all, I could not have got it without your help.
Well, you can have my help anytime you want, Janet. Say, that's a pretty coat you're wearing. Is that the one?
It is one of them. The other's mink, and it's beautiful. Oh, and Blackie, you're wonderful. I really cannot thank you enough.
Don't look now, but you just thanked me very nicely.
I think you're sweet.
Wonderful and sweet. Whew, I am quite a guy. Huh?
Oh, I should say you are. You know, Blackie, I'd like to bring a mink to you. Would you keep it for me, please?
Well, yeah, sure. Why?
Well, I think it's safer with you. I don't like to keep it in my hotel room.
All right. Well, I can keep it in a safe place for you until you leave town, if you like.
Oh, that won't be for several days yet. Maybe a week or two, and I want to get a few more things while I'm here. You can help me with that, too?
You can count on me, Janet. I'll do my part.
As well as you did this time?
No, don't worry. You just name the store. I'll do the rest.
Blackie, that is all I want to know.
Open up, Miss Wesley. Open up! Open the door now!
Oh, who is it?
And Faraday, Inspector Faraday.
Oh.
Now open the door, Miss Wesley.
Oh, just a second.
Come on.
Well, you can at least wait until I get the door open. Whoa, what's all the excitement about?
I'm looking for something and someone.
Well, if it's Blackie, he isn't here.
No, I'm not looking for Blackie yet. What I'm looking for right now is proof of something maybe you and Blackie did together.
Well, let's see. We went to the movies together last night. Would you like to see the ticket stubs?
No, I'd like to see some stolen furs.
Stolen furs?
Yes, stolen by a man and a woman. The description of the woman almost fits you.
Oh.
And I have a hunch that the man is Harry Barlow, wanted for murder in Kansas.
Well, that's fine, Inspector Faraday, but what does that have to do with Blackie?
Plenty. Blackie phoned the stories and recommended some customers. And then shortly after that, they showed up. Expensive fur coats were missing.
And you think I was the woman?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, maybe you were, maybe you weren't, but I'm going to search this apartment just the same.
Oh, no, you're not,
Oh,
Inspector.
yes, I am, Miss Wesley.
Not without a search warrant.
Oh, you know the law, do you?
I certainly do, and you can't search my apartment without a search warrant.
That's right, Miss Wesley, I can't. But it just so happens that right here in my pocket, I have a warrant to search this apartment.
You what?
Sorry, Miss Wesley.
Oh.
I hope I don't find anything here, but you take a look at this warrant while I take a look at your closets.
Oh, my gosh, this is a warrant to search my apartment. You're not joking.
I'll say I'm not. And I'm looking for a mink coat. An ermine cape, a chinchilla coat, and a sable wrap.
What?
You heard me.
Well, you're certainly not going to find them in there. Unless that 6-year-old camel hair looks like a brand new mink to you.
No, I don't even know mink from camel's hair.
Oh.
Well, nothing for it in there. Hey, what's in this closet?
Oh, well, be careful. That is my cleaning stuff in it.
Yeah? Floor mop, vacuum
Yeah.
cleaner, dust mop, broom.
I'm a clean one, huh?
Sure. So why don't you come clean with me, huh?
Oh.
You have other closets in here, don't you?
Yes, there's that one right over there. Oh, I suppose you're going to look in that one, too.
The warrant says I can search your entire apartment, Miss Wesley.
Well, go right ahead, Inspector, if you can stand the disappointment.
Now, look, I don't say that you and Blackie stole anything. I just say I think that you and Blackie had something to do with those missing
The
furs.
only furs I have are missing, Inspector. Missing from my wardrobe. Budget,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, well, let's see what's in this closet. Looks like it's got nothing in it but dresses.
Well, it's strange that it should look that way because all it has is dresses.
Now, wait a minute, look. Till I look behind here. Aha!
Oh, what'd you find behind him, Inspector?
Oh, nothing, just the wall.
Oh.
Only what's this over on the side of the closet?
Oh, it's just a box.
Yeah, it looks as if it might have a coat in it, a fur coat. Why, it's heavy.
Inspector Faraday, don't open that box.
No, my warrant says I can search this apartment and everything in it.
Yes, but don't open that box, please. You can't. Blackie said that it wasn't be opened by anybody.
Oh, Blackie sent this box to you.
Yes, and he warned me not to open it. Please, Inspector, please. Blackie must have a good reason.
And I think I know what the reason is, too. I'm opening this box.
Inspector, I don't know why.
This string is as strong as wire. Ah, that got it.
Oh, and I'm going to get it, too. Blackie will never believe I didn't open it.
If it has what I'm looking for in it, I'll tell Blackie who opened it.
Oh, golly.
Well, it's open, and, Miss Wesley.
Yeah?
You want to come have a peek?
Why? What's in the box?
You know what's in it, and now I do, too.
A fur coat. A mink.
A stolen mink.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, Blackie didn't steal it.
So you say. Blackie sent it to you. Blackie asked you to hide it, but Blackie had nothing to do with this, huh?
Well, I don't know why he sent me this coat or why he asked me not to open the box, but I'm going to find out why. I'm going to see Blackie.
You're going to see him, Miss Wesley?
Yes, so I am. And I'm going to get a few things good and straight.
Well, I'm going to see him, too, because at last I got proof that that boyfriend of yours is crooked.
Oh.
Hello, Blackie.
Oh, Janet, hi, come on in.
Are you alone?
Yeah, how did everything go at the store today?
Oh, not a single hitch. Look at the coat I got at Baxter's. You like it?
Expensive?
Oh, I got two. This is the cheaper one.
Well, everything worked out all right then, huh?
Perfectly.
I'm glad to hear it. Tell me something, Janet. Did you... Uh-oh, we're not alone anymore.
Oh, dear.
Come in.
Hello, Blackie.
Goodbye, Faraday.
Don't you say hello, a good boy, to me, Boston Blackie.
Mary, I didn't expect you. This is,
Never mind who that is, Blackie. I know. She's the girl you sent those stores to steal fur coats for you.
What?
And the nerve of you hiding them in my apartment.
Well, you opened the box, Mary?
No, she didn't. I did it. And I know this girl is working with you. She's wearing the fur coat she got at Baxter's this afternoon.
Blackie, you better do something about this.
Say he better, Miss, whatever your name is. He has some explaining to do.
He can explain everything down to me down at headquarters. Now, come on, lady. You're going with him.
Blackie?
No, she isn't, Faraday. You're not taking us anywhere.
No? You deny you sent the coat to Miss Wesley's?
No, I admit it.
Oh.
And I admit that I told her not to open the box, too.
Why, Blackie? Why did you do that?
Let's not worry about Miss Wesley. He admits everything.
And I think you'll admit that this is a gun in my hand, too, Faraday.
Oh, Blackie, you put that gun away.
No, not until I put you away, Faraday, in the closet. Come on.
Blackie, please
No,
don't.
you be quiet, Mary.
What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. Faraday, get in the closet.
All right, Blackie, but so help me.
I'll take care of you. You better get me out of here.
Blackie, you shouldn't have done that.
No, that's all right, Janet. Don't let Faraday bother you.
Blackie, what is this all about?
You have nothing to worry about, Mary.
Oh, I haven't, and I suppose this is all very funny.
No, it's not funny at all.
No.
I have Faraday locked up in the closet, and now you get into this one. Sorry, Mary, I'm sorry, but you're going to be left in the dark.
Blackie, why are you doing that?
Locking you in the closet too, Mary. I mean, can't you tell?
Blackie, what do we do now?
Janet, Janet, those two behind they're behind locked doors now, but we're not. We're getting out of here. Let's go.
We'll be back to Boston Blackie in a minute. But first, a word from our sponsors, Cooper's True Value.
At Cooper's Hardware,
You'll get true value,
and friendly service,
a helping hand
outstanding low prices
on quality products
Don't forget there's King's Nursery
for your good garden and plants. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Janet Corning and a man named Harry Barlow, wanted for a Kansas murder, are stealing furs and apparently getting assistance in their work from Boston Blackie. Inspector Faraday is convinced that Blackie is working with the thieves when he finds a stolen fur coat hidden away in Mary Wesley's apartment. When confronted with this evidence, Blackie locks both Faraday and Mary in a closet and escapes with Janet. As we return to our story, Blackie and Janet are in Blackie's car, driving down the street in a remote part of town.
All right, now, Janet, tell me what this is all about.
Oh, Blackie, I'm awfully glad you asked that. I've been almost crazy trying to tell someone, but I've been afraid.
Yeah, but you're not afraid to tell me?
No, because you can help me.
Somebody better help me. On account of trying to help you, I am messed up.
Well, you get out of it, Blackie. You always do. But me, what about me?
Yeah, what about you?
Well, you know who I am, don't you?
Yes, of course I know who you are. You're the niece of my best friend, Charlie Kingston. That's why I went to the trouble of locking Inspector Faraday in the closet.
Oh, and that girl, why did you lock her in the closet?
So Faraday would know that she wasn't in on this. Now, come on. Tell me what kind of a jam you're in.
Blackie, I'm working with a man named Harry Barlow. Not because I want to, but because he tricked me into it.
Okay, yeah. And Barlow is making you do what?
Steal furs for him.
How?
Oh, it's very simple. I go in and I ask to look at the furs, and while I buy a cheap one, Harry steals the expensive one I just looked at, but didn't buy. Oh, Blackie, he made you to recommend them so that the stores wouldn't hesitate to show us, their very best stuff.
Okay, I see. So that's the racket, huh? Okay. How can I get in touch with this fellow?
Oh, well, I can give you his address. In fact, if you want to go and see him and walk in on him by surprise, I have the key right here into his room.
No, never mind about that. Just give me his address. Where's he live?
At 507 Lane Street.
507 Lane Street, huh? I think I'll go up and have a little talk with that guy.
Oh, but Blackie, please be careful. He is very dangerous.
Well, so am I, sometimes. And this is one of those times.
But he really is, and you're taking an awful risk, and you shouldn't do it. Oh, not for poor me.
I'm not doing it for you alone, beautiful. I'm doing it for myself, too. Furs are supposed to keep people warm, and I can believe that. The ones that you and Harry stole certainly have made it hot for me.
Well, what is this, Janet?
Hello, Harry.
Well, yeah, just like that. Hello, Harry. So I interrupted your packing. Going somewhere, Chicky Poo?
Oh, no, not exactly. I figured we might have to leave town almost at any time now, and
oh, you did.
I wanted to be ready.
Sorry, and you did you?
Uh-huh.
You weren't going to run out on me or anything like that, huh?
Oh, honey, you know better than that.
I did once, but that was before you met Blackie.
Oh, Blackie, now, Harry, there's nothing between him and me. I just sent him all the way across town to another phony address. He wanted to find you, honey.
Find me? For what reason, kid? To knock me off so you and him could be a team?
Oh, Harry, you can't.
No more lies, Janet. Here you are ready to pull out and leave me to take the rap for all those fur jobs. You figured we were through, didn't you?
No, Harry. Honestly,
Yeah, listen here. See, I've got news. I got news for you. You and I are through. But I decided that just now. I'm packing you in, baby. You're hot as a 2-bit pistol. You could be picked up by any of these sales girls that waited on you. I was going to string along with you in spite of that. But I changed my mind now. I'm leaving town. But you're staying here.
Well, okay, bud. That's all right with me.
Is it?
Yes.
It better be. You know, kid, you're just a natural-born double-crosser. And you say you sent Blackie on a wild goose chase. Okay, you crossed him. You were going to pull out of here, pick up your loot, and scram. That means you were going to cross me. You can't be trusted, Janet. You just can't be trusted.
Harry, you're going all haywire. You're about to blow your lid.
No, I'm not blowing my lid. I'm thinking good, baby. I'm thinking very good. I'm getting out of town, and I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you here. I can't let you spill all about me to Blackie or the cops.
Oh, no, Harry. You know I won't talk. Honest, I won't say anything.
Yeah, I'll say you won't. This Persian lamb coat here.
Yes?
Yeah, look at it. Lovely, isn't it?
Yes?
Come here, baby. Come here.
Oh, Harry,
You know something?
Huh?
You're lovely too, Janet. It's just too bad you couldn't play anything straight.
Oh, Harry, you're not.
Not what, dear?
Harry, you're not going
Relax. That's bad.
But-
You know, I just thought of something.
Huh?
You used to say when we started out in this racket that you wanted all the good things that you couldn't grab.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You wanted to be loaded with diamonds and smothered in me.
Yes, but Harry, put that coat down. Put it down.
Yeah,
Put
come
it
on. You wanted to be smothered. Yeah, just quiet. You wanted to be smothered in mink, huh? Well, you're gonna be. You have to make a slight sacrifice, darling. You're being smothered in Persian lamb.
Stop on by and see us at Acme Jewelry. We've got fine jewelry, candles, gifts, sterling silver, Black Hills gold, jewelry repair, and watch batteries. Located on Center Street, right here in Taft. Stop on by and see us. Stop on by and see us at Acme Jewelry.
And now, back to the conclusion of Boston Blackie and the Fur Trade.
All right, hey, Faraday, you still in the closet?
Where do you think I am? In Florida?
All right, look, I'm going to let you out.
All right, it's about time. Where have you been?
At a phony address.
Oh, your address is going to be the city jail in a minute.
No, hold it, Faraday. I know I made a mistake. I admit it, too.
You sure made a mistake locking me in that closet.
Yeah, well, that's the least of my mistakes, pal. Look, wait till I get Mary out of her closet here. Mary, you all right?
Oh, it's just a wine. Oh, I love it in here. Oh, it's so airy, and the view. It's the wine.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mary. I'm sorry. I had to lock you in.
Golly.
I wanted Faraday to know that you and I weren't working together on this, all right? Forgive me, will you?
Oh, I don't know. First I'll have to see what life is like on the outside. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's still daylight, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's daylight, Miss Wesley, but your friend Blackie here is going to be in a nice dark cell.
Look, Faraday, look, I told you I made a mistake. I thought the girl was a niece of my friend Charlie Kingston, and in a jam, I was just trying to help her.
What do you mean you thought she was Charlie Kingston's niece? Did it occur to you to check?
Though I tried to. Faraday, Charlie's traveling in Europe. I couldn't get in touch with him. She had a letter. Now I know it's forged.
Fine time to find out.
All right, but that doesn't explain everything.
I know. You want to know what I've been doing to help these two. Well, It's nothing, really. All I did was phone the stores and ask that my friends be well taken care of. Apparently, they wanted me to do that for 2 reasons. One, to be sure that they saw only the best furs, and second, so that when they left town, the heat would be on me.
Well, that coat in my apartment certainly puts the heat on me. Oh, I'm so about that, Blackie.
I can explain that too, Mary.
Yeah?
Look, Janet asked me to keep it for her. I didn't want to leave it here. Any character in town is likely to drop in here any time.
Oh.
So I just thought the safest place would be your apartment.
Oh, fine. You keep a fur coat for another girl in my apartment.
Well, yeah, Mary, but you see why?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I see it now.
Well, I don't see why you warned Miss Wesley not to open the box.
Oh, that should be obvious to a school kid, Faraday.
Yeah.
If Mary had opened the box, she'd thought the coat was for her. I didn't think it was right to ask her to keep a coat for somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I don't get it.
Oh, I think he's telling the truth, Inspector. Oh, I would have thought that coat was for me. Oh, I have a birthday coming up soon.
Okay, it's beginning to make sense to me now. Well, when you ran out on us, what you were going to help Janet do? Steal more furs?
No, I didn't realize he was stealing furs. I thought she was just being used by somebody who was. Now I've changed my mind about that since she sent me on a wild goose chase. Look, Faraday, I admitted I made a mistake.
So the great Boston Blackie admits he made a mistake, does he? That's a good one.
You know, I know a hyena that laughs better, and he looks better while he's doing it. Now, lay off of me, will you? I admit it. I made a mess out of this. Give me time. I'll straighten it out.
I'll give you time, all right. 5 or 10 years for obstructing justice. I could have nabbed that girl except for you.
I'm sorry, Faraday. I thought she was an all-right girl in a jam.
Oh, Blackie, you always were a pushover for a pretty face, weren't you?
Well, I still am. Aren't you glad of that, Mary?
Oh, I never thought of that.
Faraday, who you calling?
Headquarters. Thanks to you and your stupidity, I'm going to have to send out an alarm for that girl.
Look, I'll find her.
I'll find her.
Yeah, sure you will. In your office after I bring her in.
If she isn't brought in my office pretty soon, you're going to be there yourself, under arrest.
Homicide?
Hello, this is Faraday.
I'm glad you called, Inspector. We've been looking everywhere for you.
Never mind about me. I want you to look everywhere for a girl named Janet.
It's Corning.
Janet Corning, 5 feet 5 inches, brown hair.
Brown eyes, cutest little dimples you ever saw.
Brown eyes and the cutest little... I mean, she has prominent dimples. You get it?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I only got the description, Inspector. I got the girl.
What?
Yeah.
Well, hold her. I want to question her.
Sorry, Inspector. I'm afraid you can't do that. She's on a slab in the morgue, dead.
Dead?
Yep, smothered to death, I think.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right down. Blackie, your girlfriend Janet is dead.
Dead?
Oh, how awful.
I don't know. It could be worse, though, Mary. You see, I know who killed her.
Sure, the guy at the phony address. How you gonna find him?
Well, I'm not going to find him, Faraday. He's going to find me. There's something else that he wants, and only I've got it, and I'm going to keep it. What? Who's that?
You want to know, Blackie?
Yeah. Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment?
Maybe you'd like to answer one at a time.
Yeah, well, at this time in the morning, one at a time is all I can understand. Right now, who are you?
Harry Barlow. Mean anything to you?
Yeah, you're Janet Corning's partner, or should I say the late Janet Corning's partner.
You know, she's dead, huh? Blackie, you awake enough to see this gun in my hand?
I saw that before I saw you. And I don't know which of you I'm sorrier to see.
Give me that key and you won't see either of us in a minute.
What key?
You know, the key that Janet gave you. Yeah, the key to the safe deposit where I got the furs in.
Oh, that key. Well, I've got it. But Janet didn't give it to me. I lifted it out of her purse.
What? Well, what's the difference how you got it? I want it. I'm leaving town, and I'm not leaving without those furs.
All right. That gun in your hand, I guess there's nothing else that I can do. Let you have the key.
Yeah.
It's right there, top of the dresser. I'll get it for you.
Oh, no, you don't. Blackie, I'll get it
Oh,
myself.
what's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Sure. I trust you, Blackie, as long as you keep your hands right where they are. Yeah, that's the key, all right.
All right. Well, if you want to take it, I can't argue with you, but you got that gun there, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna take it all right as a little present for Papa.
Yeah, I got something for Papa, too, babe. Oh! Yeah, it's a poke in the jaw. I gave you the knocked you out, Barlow. You wouldn't like to know what hit you when you grabbed the key, huh?
Busy, Blackie?
No, come on in, Faraday. Sit down. I was sitting here with nothing on my mind. You won't change that situation any.
Wise guy, huh? You got nothing on your mind, but I got plenty on mine. Blackie, we have Harry Barlow cold for those fur heisting jobs, and he's wanted for murder in the Midwest. How did you grab him?
Oh, it's a secret, Faraday, but I'll give you a tiny little hint. He went for the key that I planted in my room.
And did he get it?
Oh, he did. He sure did. Right across the great big chin of his. I clipped him, Faraday.
What was he doing all this time?
Now, look, I'll give it to you slowly, pal. He came into my room with a gun.
Yeah?
He knew that I had the key to the box where the stolen furs were locked up.
Yeah?
I told him to take the key. Oh, but I forgot to tell him that I had wired it to the electric socket.
Oh, I get it. He grabbed the key, got a shock, and dropped his gun.
Yeah, well, you're close, kid. He yelled at the shock, and I poked him one for luck. That acted kind of like a lullaby, because the next thing I knew, he was fast asleep.
So that's how you did it, huh, Blackie? I was wondering. He was a pretty tough character, they tell me.
Yeah, so I hear. But he fell asleep just like a baby. And then I called you, Faraday, and when he got out of the arms of Morpheus, he was snug in the arms of the law.
Featured players in tonight's broadcast of Boston Blackie, and the Fur Trade were David Stenstrom as Faraday, William Fair as Boston Blackie, Wednesday Hobson as Mary, Pamela McGee as Janet, Peter Gullerud as Harry, and James Tennant as the officer. We'll be back after a short intermission. Please visit our refreshment stand and have a nice intermission.
Till 8.
Welcome back to the Old Time Radio Theater. We are back on the air bringing you our third broadcast brought to you on radio WKOM, the staggering 57-watt power, the source of the Old Time Radio Theater. This is your host, James Tennant, coming up on Old Time Radio Theater. We are proud to present Flash Gordon, Episode 1. But first, a word from our sponsors.
At Chevron Valley Credit Union, membership is ownership. When you join Chevron Valley, you become a part owner of the credit union. All of the benefits flow to you in the form of excellent rates and our famous personal service. Chevron Valley, unlike most banks, is owned by its members. There are no stockholders to pay. As a financial cooperative, Chevron Valley's earnings are used for the benefit of all members to provide a full range of retail banking services. At Chevron Valley, service means personal service. We care about helping you, and we pay attention to detail. Our members are our owners, and we understand that your financial satisfaction is the only way for us to succeed. Boom diada, 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 boom diada. Membership is ownership. Membership is ownership. Come in to Chevron Valley, Chevron Valley Credit Union, Chevron Valley Credit Union, Chevron Valley Credit Union, Chevron Valley Credit Union,
Chevron Valley Credit Union.
And now, we bring you Flash Gordon! Episode 1. Presenting for the first time on radio the amazing interplanetary adventures of Flash Gordon and Dale Arden. These thrilling adventures come to you as depicted each Sunday in Comic Weekly, the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure. The Comic Weekly, now printed in 32 tabloid-sized pages. Each page in full 4 colors is distributed everywhere as part of your Taft independent newspaper. Racing high above the earth, comfortably seated in a giant airliner, Flash Gordon, internationally famous
Right.
athlete.
Excuse me, we've got a jingle.
Do you?
Yes.
My script.
I thought we were starting the story.
Pardon me.
I'm independent.
Oh, I'm independent.
I'm independent.
And so is my newspaper.
The Taft Independent, serving West Kern County with a fresh viewpoint. Covering local news, features, reviews, local government, community voices, and more. The Taft Independent, keeping you informed and helping business grow. Family owned, locally owned.
We're independent in Taft. Taft Independent.
Hi there. Racing high above the earth, comfortably seated in a giant
Are we starting the story now? Okay, alright, good.
We don't know that for sure.
Racing high above the earth, comfortably seated in a giant airliner, Flash Gordon, internationally famous athlete, looks admiringly across the aisle at Dale Arden, the lovely young companion of his air voyage. Their minds are intent on the terrible destruction for which many months has been approaching the earth with terrific speed. The new planet, hurtling through space directly in the path of the earth. Suddenly, there's a violet jar. The plane lurches into a spinning nose drive. Flash Gordon's trained muscles carry him across the aisle to the frightened girl, gather her in his arms, and then leap free to the falling earth. And pulling the ripcord of his parachute, glides to earth.
Don't be frightened, Dale. The plane has crashed. We're safe.
Yes, thanks to you.
Hold fast. We're landing now. Careful. Easy. Oh, are you all right, Dale?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, look, Flash, there's a large steel door. It's closing.
Why, that's the laboratory of the great scientist Dr. Hans Zarkov. He's coming this way. I'll call him to help us. Hey, I hope you'll pardon us for breaking in on you so unceremoniously, Doctor, but you see, we had to bail out.
Oh, I see you for who you are. You're spies. You've come to steal my secrets. But I have an answer for that. Come with me.
Put that gun away, Professor Zarkov. The man is mad, Dale. We'll have to humor him. All right, Professor, all right. We'll come with you.
You get down this ladder, into the tower. Down now, I tell you. There.
All right.
Now we are in my rocket ship. And in 10 seconds, we will be on our way to a new planet. We will all die. We will die for science.
Oh, Flash, the doctor is mad. This rocket ship is breaking away from the Earth with the speed of light, right into the path of the new planet.
Hold tight, Dale. We'll escape somewhere.
A new planet. A new planet. V3 will save the Earth.
Dr. Zarkov, there's still time to swing your rocket ship out of the path of the new planet.
No.
What will you... Stop laughing. What will you gain for science if we're all killed in the crash?
I know who you are. You are Flash Gordon, the world's greatest athlete. But your strength will not save you. Only my mind, the mind of Zarkov, the scientist, can save you, can save every human soul on Earth.
The turbo drive. He's reaching for the controls.
Stand aside, Dr. Zarkov.
Gravitational pull of a new planet. We crash in 5 seconds.
The rocket ship hits the planet. Dr. Zarkov and Dale are thrown from the rocket ship unconscious. Flash is thrown clear of the wreckage and lands on his feet, uninjured. Flash is thrown. Oh, he rushes to the side of the unconscious girl, picks her up, and starts to carry her towards the distant planet of a city on this weird new planet. Suddenly, strange soldiers armed with ray guns appear, and capturing Dale and Flash force them to come with them to the throne room of Ming the Merciless, Emperor of Mongo and Supreme Ruler of the Universe.
Oh, thou indulgent Ming, most merciless majesty of Mongo, supreme ruler of all the people of the new planet, thy slaves salute thee.
Good. Ming Chao wanted the earth people.
Oh, thy slaves obey, O Ming, the merciless.
Get your hands off of me. I'm no slave. I'll meet your emperor as a free man and an equal.
So, Earthman, you are a free man, my equal. Hoo-hoo. Throw him to the red monkey man in the arena. I will be forced to make this free man my equal.
There is thy freedom, Earthman. Now you go inside arena and make with the red monkey men of Mongo.
Don't worry, dear. Emperor Ming, I will show you that I, a free man from the earth, are more than a match for your brainless red monkey men.
Flash reaches the bottom step leading to the arena. He leaps and swings at the nearest red monkey man. Then, grasping the falling man beast under the armpit, Flash whirls him around in a flail, knocking the others in all directions. Emperor Ming, fearing that his monkey men will all be killed, orders his soldiers to destroy Flash with their ray guns. In the midst of the confusion, Princess Aura, the beautiful young daughter of Emperor Ming, comes to Flash.
Quick, brave Earthman, this way. Here, to my balcony.
Flash leaps to the royal balcony and joins the gorgeously jeweled princess, who commands the slaves to keep back, while she takes Flash through a secret door and into a passage leading to a private elevator. The two get in, and Aura closes the door and presses the switch.
Who are you, beautiful maiden?
I am the Princess Aura, only daughter of Ming the Merciless.
Well, princess, I owe you my life.
Oh, you're brave and handsome and strong. You must not end so young. I've never seen anyone like you, Earthman.
Where I come from, princess, there are many stronger men and better looking than me. But tell me, princess, where are you taking me?
Oh, I'm taking you to the private landing frame of my own rocket car. There you will be safe.
Where's that humming coming from?
We have arrived, Earthman. Get in this rocket car. No one can harm you here.
Oh, but princess,
Hurry! Hurry!
But Princess Aura, how am I to rescue the Earth Girl Dale Arden?
Oh, that is why you are in my private rocket car, Earthman.
Why? What do you mean?
Dale Arden can never be rescued by you.
But princess...
as for you, Earthman, you shall love me or die.
Meanwhile, back in the palace, Emperor Ming is talking with Dale Arden.
So, your companion Flash Gordon has escaped. But not for long. My men will soon capture him.
What are you going to do with me, Emperor Ming?
Oh, you are pleasing to me, Earthwoman. You will become my wife.
Never. I don't love you.
Oh, women of Mongo have no human traits. No love, no mercy, no kindness. Whether you love me or not makes no difference. You shall become my wife as soon as the ceremony can be arranged.
Oh, your majesty, look into the stenograph. Your city is being bombarded by the space girls of the Lion Men.
The Lion Men! Order the entire space fleet to the attack!
In a terrific battle which takes place between Emperor Ming's space fleet and the gyros of the Lion Men, the attacking gyros are driven off. The rocket ship in which Flash Gordon had been held captive is destroyed, and Flash is thrown to the ground, unconscious. He opens his eyes to find himself staring into the great bearded face of Thun, the prince of the Lion Men. Zun lets his great sword fall when he sees Flash Gordon's white skin.
Who art thou, white-skinned youth? Speak! Answer me before I cleave thy white body in pieces. Art thou a new king of soldier of Ming the Merciless?
I am the sworn enemy of that fiend Emperor Ming of Mongo. He has captured a girl who is from the earth, like myself. I live only to rescue her.
An Earthman, thou sayest?
Yes.
And an enemy of Ming the Merciless?
Yes, that's right. Tell me, are you friend or are you the other thing, an enemy?
I am Zun, prince of Lion Men, hereditary enemies of the Minamongol. If thou would accept me as thy friend, Earthman, I will gladly join thee against Ming the Merciless.
Well, here's my hand on it then, Prince Zune.
Good. What is thy name, Earthman?
I'm called Flash Gordon upon the Earth. Or Flash Gordon, Your Highness.
Call me Zune, friend, and I will call thee Flash.
Friend Zune, do you know how we can gain admittance to the palace that we may rescue Dale Arden, the Earth Girl?
Come, I will show thee a secret way into the palace.
Good.
The Emperor Ming is away pursuing my gyro fleet. We may be able to rescue the Earth Girl before Ming's return.
Flash Gordon and his powerful newfound friend go first to the space gyro of Prince Zune, and there they gaze intently into the thought projector, in which they not only see Dale Arden captive, but they also have revealed to him a secret way leading into the throne room of the palace. The secret passage is known as the Tunnel of Terror, because of the deadly beasts which lie within its gloomy walls. Sorry. Fighting each step of the way. Flash and his new friend, Prince Zune, finally find themselves within the palace. A door with great steel bolts stands before them.
Quick, Zune, this door must lead directly to the center of the palace.
From my memory of the palace, I should say that beyond this door is the great throne room of the Emperor Ming.
Well, alrighty then, here we go! Ah, there. You're right, Zune. It is the throne room.
Yes, this great statue before us is the God of Death, which stands at the top of the altar steps, directly behind the throne of the Emperor.
Listen, Zune, what is that?
By the great God of Pau, it is the royal wedding procession. Ming the Merciless is taking another ride.
He's coming up the altar steps, Zune. I'm going to look around the idol.
To look around the idol means death. Thou must not. Come back. Come back, Flash.
Zune, save yourself. I'm going to rescue of my Earth friend, Dale Arden, the Earth Girl. She's being forced into a marriage with Ming the Merciless.
Prince Zune of the Lion Men does not save himself at the expense of his friends. If thou must die, I will die fighting with them.
Dale, this way, Dale.
After them!
This way, Dale!
Down this passage, Earthling, and fast as thou canst! Quick, you!
They're swarming up the altar steps. Help me topple the idol over on them now. 1, 2, 3!
With a grinding crash, the giant idol topples over on the onrushing soldiers of Ming the Merciless, killing those in front and throwing into confusion the whole company. Flash Gordon and Prince Zune, with Dale between them, dash into the secret passage beneath the idol. The way becomes steeper. They slip and fall. Down, 100 feet or more into a whirling underground river. They're swept along down a raging current and over a falls into a lake. With the powerful strokes of a champion swimmer, Flash sets out for the shore, towing Dale by the hair. They reach the shore, and as Flash reaches down to drag Dale to safety, she screams and disappears beneath the calm surface of the lake, clutched in the powerful in two powerful green scaly arms. With no thought of his own safety, Flash Gordon dives to Dale's rescue and finds an adventure stranger than any in which they have gone before. And now, folks, in just a moment, our program continues with episode 2 of Flash Gordon. But first, another word from our never-ending sponsors.
The Friends of Taft College Library is an all-volunteer organization dedicated to making a difference in our community by providing many enriching activities. Volunteers are the lifeblood of our programs. Please contact Mimi Collins at mcollins@taft.org or 763-7764 to help.
The Friends of Taft College Library.
Friends of Taft College Library. Friends of Taft College Library. We need volunteers.
Friends of Taft College Library.
Friends of Taft College Library. Friends of Taft College Library. We can make a difference.
You may remember Flash Gordon and Dale Arden saved the Earth from destruction by shooting a rocket at a planet which threatened to collide with it. They became marooned on the planet called Mongo. The Emperor, Ming the Merciless, ordered Flash killed and commanded Dale to marry him. The royal princess, loving Flash, saved him. Zune, Prince of the Lion Men, helped Flash prevent Ming from marrying Dale by breaking up the marriage ceremony and escaping underground. Now we continue with the story. Flash and Dale are captured by the Shark Men. Princess Aura appears and again saves Flash, who in turn tries to free Dale. But Zune's father, searching for his princely son, captures the princess and Flash. Rather than remain a captive, the proud Aura hurls herself over the cliff, only to be caught by the terrible leaves of a constrictor plant. Flash hastens to her aid.
Oh!
Don't struggle, Princess Aura. I'll free you.
Oh, hurry! The leaves are crushing me!
I'll cut them with my sword.
Oh, be careful. Oh, careful, Flash. That plant may touch you.
Oh my goodness. Arg, this devilish plant. Arg, there.
It's got you, too.
Oh, yes, I didn't think it could. I think that's a tough break.
Oh, what shall we do now?
I do not know yet.
Oh, Flash.
What is it, Princess? Are you in pain?
No. Oh, look down there. Oh, out there, a door in the ship has opened.
Ah, so it has. There are soldiers coming out with strange-looking guns. Are those your father's men?
No, I never saw them before. They must have seen us and come to make us captives.
Well, at least they'll get us out of the clutches of this terrible plant.
Don't take that plant and kill it. Don't into the victims. I want them brought to me alive.
Don't be afraid, Princess. Those men will catch you.
Oh,
Are you ready to catch her, man?
Here I come!
Now the other one.
It's up to the leader of those soldiers.
we're safe on the ground, but
Yes.
what will happen now?
No idea.
Oh, soldiers, you did that well. Oh, Prince Aura.
Yes. Well, how do you know me?
Well,
I don't know you.
I know your father.
Oh.
So what's this? Another white stranger?
Yes, Prince Baron.
Oh, blindfold him and prepare our other bright prisoner for the ordeal of the poisoned dagger.
Oh.
As your command, Prince Baron.
What are you going to do with me?
God, take the princess to my quarters.
As you command, Prince Baron.
Here comes our other white prisoner. Perhaps you know him, youth?
How can I tell? He's got a hood over his head. I can't even see his face.
He says he's from the Earth. I suppose you're from there, too? Hello?
Oh, I didn't even highlight my line there. I am.
I don't believe you. I don't. But no matter, our hiding place must remain a secret. So both of you must die. Are the white prisoners prepared, guard?
They are, Prince Kern. Their left forearms are tied together.
Oh, good. And the poison daggers, are they ready?
Yes, they are.
Oh, good. I love that. Now, listen, prisoners. I am dipping these two daggers in dragon's blood. The slightest scratch from these blades means certain death. Guard, give these to the prisoners. On the count of 3, you will commence fighting. 1, 2, 3.
As Prince Baron utters these words, Flash steps back, jerking his mysterious antagonist off balance. He flings aside his dagger and then causes his opponent to drop his poisoned dagger. Picking up his dagger, Flash severs the cords binding the two, and as they whip off their blindfolds, they reveal themselves to each other.
Flash Gordon!
Dr. Circa!
Oh, so you do know each other.
I should say we do. I am mighty glad to see you, Doctor. I thought you were dead after our rocket crashed on this planet. I thought you were killed.
Actually, but I was badly hurt, Flash. These fellows, they picked me up and they brought me here. They made me act like their servant.
Oh, great.
Well, we saved the Earth, or did we, lad?
We certainly did save the Earth, Doctor. Now, Prince Baron, maybe you'll believe that we are from the Earth. This man was the most brilliant scientist in the world. He was...
Oh, stop. Admiration for you both is boundless. I'm sure you believe me. I would be honored to have you shake my hand and call me friend.
Your friend?
Yes.
Why, of course, here is my hand.
And mine.
Oh, good. Now come to my quarters. Oh, my friends, I have invented an electric mole that with which I intend to burrow underground into the palace of Ming the Merciless and overthrow his tyrannical government. Oh, are you with me?
Certainly.
Oh, you bet we are. We've got to rescue Earth Girl Dale and Zune from that fiend.
Oh, Princess Aura. You heard what I planned, do you, Aura?
Yes. Please, take me back to my father's palace with you.
You? Why, it is because of you that I am a hunted man with a price on my head. You will remain here as my prisoner. Come, my friends, come.
Oh, I will I? Guard!
What is it?
What is your name?
Ronko, my princess.
Oh, Ronko, I thought I recognized your face. You fled into exile from my father's guard when you were caught stealing.
Yes.
Listen, Ronko.
Princess?
If you would help me warn my father of what those men plan to do, I'll make you not only wealthy, but also a duke.
For one so lovely as my princess, how could I refuse? Come with me.
Hey, I'm looking for some good coffee, an espresso or a latte or, maybe some Thai tea or a cappuccino.
Taft Crude Coffee House.
Taft Crude Coffee House.
You can eat here or take it to go.
Hey, how about a delicious deli sandwich with that?
Well, with the works?
You bet. Taft Crude Coffee House.
Taft Crude Coffee House.
You can have it here or take it to go. Taft Crude Coffee House. Taft Crude Coffee House. You can take it here or take it to go. You can eat here or take it to go.
Unaware of what has happened in the hiding place and racing underground towards the palace of Ming the Merciless in their electric mole, Prince Baron, Dr. Zarkov, and Flash Gordon encounter a fierce guaco, or armor-plated dragon. Flash climbs out of the mole and gives battle, saving his companions. For this, Prince Baron promises that if they succeed in overthrowing Ming, Flash will be made Prince of Mongo, and anything he desires will be his. Finally, the electric mole breaks through the floor of the central hall in Ming's palace. The door opens and the three emerge from the metal burrowing machine.
Come, my friends, we have arrived.
Oh, yeah. So what is our next move, Prince?
I don't know, let me think. This is the central hall of Ming's palace. We'll go up those stairs and Dr. Zarkov and surprise all those guards.
Prince Baron, look.
Oh, Ming's armored men.
We've been betrayed.
Oh, yes, dang.
But how could the news have reached here before us?
Come, let us get our ray gun.
Oh, it's no use, Doctor. Those armor of those soldiers is ray-proof.
Oh, look, here comes Ming the Merciless with his high priest.
No, Flash!
Dale! Well, thank heavens, she is all right. She's all right.
Welcome back to my palace, Flash Gordon, and welcome to your companions. So just wash them to the pillar over there to execute them.
Flash, darling, I love you so much.
Oh, Dale, my dear, we did our best to save you, but we've been betrayed. I guess they have us now.
Let them shoot. They will kill me too, and we'll be together forever.
Oh, very well, Dale Arden. You can have him in death. Captain!
Sire?
Proceed with the execution.
Shoot, you yellow dogs! We're all afraid to die.
Ready?
Captain, hold your fire!
Zogi!
Huh?
Oh, hi. What is it? If you were not the high priest, I would have your tongue torn out for your insolence.
I ask you to remember, sire, that according to the right of the power, even a traitor has the right to choose between the firing squad and the terrible pit.
Oh, true, Zogi. And on second thought, such death would provide greater amusement for my people.
Yes, sire, we must abide by the sacred rites, and I see no reason why the girl should be killed.
Captain?
Sire?
Release the prisoners. They shall undergo the terrible test. Bring them over to the pit.
All right. Come on, move long.
Oh, boy, you're gonna hate this. This is the test of the torture pit. Oh, Flash Gordon and you and Bowen will stand at each end of the narrow platform and with long whips try to topple each other into the pit where a surprise will be waiting for you. Take your places.
The two mount the platforms. Flash ducks as Baron's whip winds over his head. Flash's whip hits Baron with such force as to knock him off balance and into the pit. Dropping his whip, Flash leaps after him as he throws the unconscious former Prince Baron over his shoulders and prepares to climb out. A transparent metal sheet slides over the top of the pit, trapping them. At the same time, Flash hears a growl and looking around sees three snarling Tigrons. Placing Baron on the floor, Flash turns on the fierce beasts. The first one charges, leaping high into the air. Flash comes down on the Tigron's back with a powerful wrench, breaks its neck. The other two Tigrons leap at each other to fight for possession of the body. Furiously, the battle rages. Finally, both animals are down, wounded unto death. Then Prince Baron regains consciousness.
Oh, hello. Well, where are we?
It's all right, Prince Baron. Stand up. We are in the pit, but they're trapped us. I'm sorry I said that wrong, but they've trapped us with that transparent metal lid.
You ought to practice your lines.
I know.
And you saved us from those beasts. Oh, why, you are superb, Flash.
Humbled by an alien. That was easier than figuring out how we are going to get out of here.
Oh, but look up there.
Prince Zune. He's just in time. Zune, roll that metal lid back. He nods that he understands.
Oh, there he's done it. Oh, we are free. Come along.
Come along.
Thank you.
I'm nodding.
Meanwhile, in the temple of Pau, Ming and Dale are about to be married by Zogi, the high priest.
Oh, by now, Dale Alden, my saber-tooth Tigrons have torn your hero to pieces.
Oh, poor Flash. He died trying to save me. Nothing matters now.
Well, here comes Zogi to perform the ceremony.
Almighty Ming, ruler of Mongo and the universe, does your supreme intelligence take this Earth woman to be your wife and Empress of Mongo?
Oh, I'm most certain we do.
And you, Dale Arden, do you take this just and brilliant man to be your lord and master?
I don't care what happens now.
Oh, good.
As you have accepted each other in matrimony before the great god Pau, I pronounce...
Wait. Stop.
The idol speaks!
Oi. Oh, forbid this marriage.
It's a twig! Fools! A stone idol cannot talk! Use your head! Zogi, swing back the statue!
At once, sire!
Oh, look! Flash Gordon!
Flash, darling, they told me you were dead.
The Earthmen and two companions arrive!
Oh, God, shoot them down! The marriage must go on!
Wait! Sire!
Who?
The secret rites say you cannot execute the man who has passed the test of the Tigrons.
Boy, there's all this.
She's got a point.
Guards, drop your weapons or Pau will curse you all!
Wait, you dare to defy me?
I only quote the sacred rites, sire.
Yeah, sure.
He's got a point.
As High Priestess, it is my duty to interpret and enforce its dictates.
God, give me your sword. Yogi, I will shut your jabbering mouth forever.
Oh, how awful.
That's gross.
He's killed the High Priest.
Carry his body away, guards.
Flash, my darling, I thought I'd lost you.
Never. As long as I have strength in these two arms and a breath of life in this one body.
Pau forbids me to sway you, huh? Well, Pau and I will both laugh about while you rebels swave in the prison city of the Hawkmen.
Death would be more desirable.
As for you, Dale Arden, you shall be taught to act like my emperor.
No.
Doomed to a fate worse than death among the cruel Hawkmen. What terrifying adventures await our friends. Be sure to listen in again next time and hear the further amazing adventures of Flash Gordon and Dale Arden. Yes. Featured players in tonight's broadcast of Flash Gordon episodes 1 and 2 were Peter Gullerud as Flash Gordon, Wednesday Hobson as Dale Arden, David Stenstrom as Ming and Prince Baron, William Fair as Dr. Zarkov, Janine Tominaga as Princess Aura, Pamela McGee as the Captain, James Tennant as the announcer, Lee Donovan as Zune and Zogi, and Lee Donovan as the guard. Fully special effects provided by Mary Main and Mrs. Fair. She's my drama teacher. And that's it for this week. Tune in next time on another Saturday night for an entertaining evening of excitement and laughter from Radio WKON, broadcasting live from the beautiful West Kern Oil Museum.
The West Kern Oil Museum, run entirely by volunteers, is dedicated to collecting, preserving, exhibiting, and interpreting artifacts, books, and equipment that tell the story of oil in California, particularly in West Kern County. The museum tries to tell of the businesses, communities, and people affected by that industry and is dedicated to increasing the public understanding and appreciation of the oil industry itself. The West Kern Oil Museum is open 3 days a week, Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Tours are given both for school children and adults and may be arranged by calling 765-6664. At the West Kern Oil Museum,
You'll learn all about our little town.
There's so many cool old things, come see 'em at the West Kern Oil Museum. At the West Kern Oil Museum.
The Old Time Radio Theater produced tonight's show with thanks to West Kern Oil Museum for providing the space, and special thanks to Michael Long for arranging tonight's show. Be sure to stop by and gorge yourself on some more of the delightful treats offered as you leave the theater. Thank you for joining us this evening. Be sure to visit our website to keep up with our show's schedule. Farewell and good night. This is your host, James Tennant for WKON, signing off.
Thank you very, very much. And I want to thank you all again for coming tonight. This is Mary Main, and I want to introduce her, and she has a few words for you.
Thank you. I would like to thank everybody, all of the sponsors, and everybody who came out from Taft tonight to watch our show. And like I said, you can take a look at our website to see what our next shows are going to be. And Michael has a couple words about donations.
I do. Before you leave tonight, I want you to think about the show, and if you wanted to come back again, if you could make a small contribution, please, in the box back there with that beautiful blonde behind you, or this beautiful blonde over here. So either way you leave, you have a chance to give. Thank you again for coming, and thank you to the Old Time Radio Theater. Everybody.